Is it here? Has the culmination of the battle finally come upon us? Well, maybe. The white whale has took its toll, and Subaru and Co. have, well, really got to put out something big now. Not only was the battle difficult enough with a singular whale, well, they don't have that problem anymore. They've got a much, much worse situation on their hands. They're going to have to step up their game if they really want to defeat the whale here and escape. So, also, Subaru's got to take into account, you still got to leave time to be able to get over and make sure Emilia's okay. But of course, more than anything, my concern and my worry is held firmly for Wilhelm and his safety. So, let's hope for the best and get going. Not the sight you want to see, especially if one was terrifying enough. And everyone's losing heart, of course they are. Oh yeah. The number one goal. Saving the badass old man. Subaru's gone through hell and back several times. And yep, I saw the little one pick up the big wolf guy there. So he's not dead, hopefully. Go, Oni Rem. Bring it down. Bring it down! Hopefully Rem isn't getting jealous of the whale and the dragon mount. What has she picked up on? Where exactly did they come from? Yeah, they know of the whale, but they've never seen it more than one of them. Maybe no one's gotten close to taking it down before. Or taking one down before. Yeah, don't get caught out now because you're standing around, Subaru. Yeah, unfortunately well played. Unfortunately the holes which spew out the fog, a Morningstar might not be the best weapon. Nice. They've got one into striking range. Nice. I knew they've got Felix there for a reason. Or if I want to pronounce it, Felix. Not a bad impersonation there. But don't let your guard down. Get that grey matter working, Subaru. Come up with a plan. Post haste. Ah, that's what was happening. Rupture deep into the wounds already created. It's a boy! He's so tough that he can survive being eaten. Taken, yep. Okay. If you take out the main one, the others die with it, maybe? So it escaped to a distance and let the others do it for itself. What's that got to do with light, though? Does it use the light of the moon to gain power? As far as Subaru goes, this is pretty sane for what he's shown. So, while you cut off the head of the snake. Cool, so they're all just waiting to be killed there, are they? She put quite a bit of power into that one, didn't she? Time for a speech. Mm-hmm. If he can handle it, then why can't any of you? We make use of being weak. It is our weakness which makes us strong. Nice throw. Nice throw, old man. They're reluctant and unsure, but she's bringing them round. Even though she knows that that's not the real body of the whale. Is she wrong? How do you plan on getting up there? Did she miss, or was that part of the plan? Ah, Subaru was carried up onto it. Do you really think you can pull off this badass routine, Subaru? If there's a superpower that we could all relate to, it's probably that one. He can return. Hello, Talia. That's how he gets it down. Can he pull off the same trick that Wilhelm did? That would still crack your spine. Nice landing. Really? Was it hers or his? Anyway, quite a good shot. You're not going to let Rem overshine you, are you? Crush the bastard. Of course, the shockwave of this tree falling is going to cause some damage. It would be a shock if Subaru and Rem got out of that unscathed. Go on, Wilhelm. He disarmed her. He did it. He would. So that she can enjoy the flowers. Yep. Sounds right for Wilhelm. He finds expressing himself to be difficult. Ah, so we're about to hear it, aren't we? That was a slice and a half. He dealt the final blow. He avenged her. Aisteru. If there was ever a time, they have created a fable for themselves in this moment, haven't they? And not only that, but they've joined two kingdoms together in this moment. You can't count Rem and Subaru as part of Amelia and can't remember his name, Clown Faces thing at the minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because his goal is still to support Amelia. It was all of your achievement. I don't think Subaru is the type to claim it for himself as a sole achievement, at least. He's gained some humility, even despite some of his personality flaws. He's already pledged allegiance. If he had only said that a while ago, that it's for his own sake. And of course, the battle ends when the sun rises. She will remember this day where they fought as allies. She is leader material, isn't she? She doesn't throw away allies and allegiances for petty gain. You have done well, Subaru. And on your first try. Hmm. The whole reason for this whole routine. Hmm. But he can't ask that of her now. Mhm. Can you fight? Because no doubt he'll follow Subaru to the end of the earth now if he asked him to. Hmm. Then teach Subaru to fight. Hmm. He humbled the old man to that extent. Subaru has outdone himself, hasn't he? Ah, she expended all of her gate, was it? You've protecting. You've been protecting everyone and Subaru. You can take a rest, Rem. A lot more than she knows. Hmm. He can't afford to throw her to the side now. Quite, quite the journey from when we first saw him, isn't it? When he was taken down by a few little thugs. Oh, there's a background. Taking the trophy there. Yeah, you did well. How old is she? So he's got two regiments to work with. Of course. He works he works for the girl whose whole thing is gathering information. Hmm. Have they bought themselves some extra time now as well? How many siblings does she have? Hmm. was him. Really, Subaru, after everything that has transpired, you still hold this petty grudge. Drop it. Do not ruin this moment that you have gained. What an episode, isn't it? Parts of it were a bit dark and difficult to see. I'm not sure how well it's going to carry across. We had a lot of casualties of war. None of them named characters or anyone that we care about, so it's fine. Wilhelm avenged his wife, and we got to see the build up of it, and the origin story of him taking up the sword in her name. I do like it when it was. Everyone has to love an underdog story, don't they? Even with his inadequacies and his inability to handle pretty much any situation, his incompetence in battle, his lack of skill with a sword and magic, and yet he is instrumental in overcoming the challenges. And just like any of us, we can be petty, we can be vindictive, we can be stupid. But when the time comes, when the going gets tough, how many of us can say that we will power through and be able to come out on the other side? I wish I had a sliver of his determination, because it brings out the full range of emotions, doesn't it? Simultaneously making me elated, distraught, confused, angry to no end, because the characters aren't these blanket, two-dimensional characters. They have their faults. You need faults. And they're not... Even their faults are complex. Well, most of them. See where it goes from here. We're getting glimpses of what I assume is Satalia. Where we will be going with this in the future, I do not know. But I know that there is a second season that has been announced that I will be watching at some point. And that will be interesting. Until that point, we have to plough ahead and continue. If you have enjoyed... Wow, seriously, how could you not have enjoyed it? So many moments in this. You've got to have at least one scene that was your favourite. So let me know down below. And if you think my input deserved it, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel for more, because it certainly helps. I don't have anything to fight for quite like Wilhelm, but I'll keep going. So get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.